to abolish the Bill of Rights, outlaw sin, and replace democracy with a theocratic state that will make Calvin's Geneva look like Hugh Hefner's bachelor party. Hedges quotes evangelist D. James Kennedy. As vice-regents of God, we are to exercise godly dominion and influence over our neighborhoods, our schools, our government, and our entertainment media, our news media, our scientific endeavors. How successful the religious right has been in exercising godly dominion over the news media and Hollywood may be seen by picking up the New York Times, tuning into CNN or NPR, or experiencing the torrent of sex and violence, not to mention the ubiquitous attacks on Christianity, in movies shown every evening on cable television. Kennedy and his colleagues are saying that Christians have a right and a duty to bring their values into the political arena. Shocking. So here we are in an interesting place. Many in this country, it seems, would prefer that evangelical Christians remain absent from the political process. And yet, for the last decade or so, many Christians, including myself, have taken an active stand in politics, giving the other side plenty to be upset about. Are Christians really to blame for the problems facing our nation today? Perhaps an analogy might help. The case of Dr. Frankenstein's monster. We all are aware of the alarming statistics being generated across our nation: epidemic crime, plummeting educational achievement, pornography infiltrating our homes, even those of some pastors, the breakdown of the family, widespread acceptance of immorality. Clearly, our society is in a great need of a true awakening. I believe it is our only real hope. What happened along the way from Plymouth Rock to the present? Who is responsible? Was it the atheists, the humanists, the secularists, the communists, the cultists, the New Agers, the hedonists, the ACLU, now the People for the American Way? Let me tell you a story. You remember it, I am sure. Just imagine, if you will, that final scene in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, when the monster has gone berserk and has wreaked havoc upon the townspeople. He's left scores of people dead, and now he's coming after his maker. He's destroyed his home, and the whole thing is now ablaze and setting the sky alight. Imagine that just then a friend of Frankenstein arrives from a distant city and sees the carnage and the chaos and asks, "Dr. Frankenstein, what has happened here?" "A monster! A monster!" says the doctor. The friend is confused. "What are you talking about?" "A monster did this. It was terrible. He went berserk, killing people and destroying my home." "A monster? Where in the world did it come from?" Silence. "Dr. Frankenstein, where did the monster come from?" The doctor's face falls. I created it. I made it myself." In case you do not see the application, my friend, we have to acknowledge that a great deal of the blame for the state of the nation must fall upon us. It must be placed at the doorstep of the church. We have failed to obey the Great Commission in this country. We have failed to obey our cultural mandate to be involved in every sphere of social activity. We have retreated from politics, from social involvement, from the media, and from higher education. Now, chaos has broken loose, and we look at the scene before us with horror. We may not have created this monster with our own hands, but we have allowed it to grow and take power. With the power of the government, the colleges, the courts, the legislatures, and the media, it has wreaked this disaster, this carnage in America today. Christians have failed to fulfill their responsibilities as citizens in this country, and we have allowed this great blessing of a godly nation to slip through our hands. What party does God claim? What side is God on? People have wanted to know that since the beginning of warfare. During the Civil War, people wondered which side God was on. Initially, many pastors and their congregations were duped by Adolf Hitler. Journalist and historian William L. Shirer, author of The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich, notes that some German Christians even drew up a resolution, which ultimately was not adopted, demanding one people, one Reich, one faith. And these same professing believers wanted to require all pastors to take an oath of allegiance to Hitler. Surely God did not approve of Hitler's anti-Jewish, anti-Christian, anti-freedom regime. In the book of Joshua, the title character has an encounter with God, or more precisely, the Son of God. Now when Joshua